Welcome to file number 11 in the Minivision 2 audio tutorial from Raz Mobility. I am the accessibility specialist Jerry, and I will be guiding you through the rest of this tutorial. In this file, we're going to look at alarms. Let's get started. Alarms are a very important feature on a phone. People use them for setting alarms for medications, to get up in the morning, to go to bed at night, maybe to even feed their dog. So alarms are very important. And this one, you can set all kinds of alarms. Let's go ahead and dive right on in and wake up the phone.
Home screen, 11:48 a.m. Battery level, charging at 56%. One new text message.
Let's go ahead and bring up the menu with I'm going to use the OK button this time just because I can.
Phone.
And I'm going to down arrow to alarms.
Contact, messages, alarm.
All right. Well, actually it just says alarm, but I call it alarms because you can set lots of them. So I'm going to go ahead and hit OK.
List of alarms. 8:30 a.m. disabled Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
So as you see, I do have some alarms in here. I've been playing around with it. Down arrow.
9 a.m. disabled Saturday, Sunday.
Down arrow.
10 a.m. disabled Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Down arrow.
10 a.m. disabled Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Now you can get rid of those or you can keep them. Now I think I have one or two in here that you may not have, and you may have one I don't. But you can get rid of any of these alarms that you want to. Let's go ahead and highlight the 10 a.m. one.
10 a.m. disabled Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
And the reason I say you don't have to I didn't say you don't have to get rid of them, but you don't. You don't have to get rid of an alarm if you don't want to, because as you can see, you can just disable that alarm and it won't go off. But I want to go ahead and get rid of this when I'm done using it. So I'm going to hit the menu key.
Alarm menu. Add alarm.
We'll do that in just a moment to show you how to set up an alarm. That's down arrow.
Default alarm.
There's a default alarm. Down arrow.
Delete all.
You can delete all of your alarms.
Delete all.
And that's what I'm going to do. I thought you could just delete one, but maybe you have to go into the alarm to delete it. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's back out.
List of alarms. 10 a.m. disabled Monday. Alarm details. Disabled.
So I went into the 10 o'clock alarm. Let's hit menu.
Alarm menu. Save.
Now notice, because we're inside of an alarm, we now have different options. I can save it.
Dismiss.
Dismiss.
Delete.
And delete. So this is how you would get rid of a single alarm. You would go into it and then hit your menu key and down arrow to delete. I'm going to hit OK.
Do you want to delete this alarm? Yes.
So I'm going to hit yes.
Alarm deleted.
Down arrow.
Alarm details. List of alarms. 8:30 a.m. disabled Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Let's just go ahead and get rid of all of the alarms. Let's hit menu.
Alarm menu. Add alarm.
Down arrow twice.
Default alarm. Delete all.
Press OK.
Do you want to delete all alarm? Yes.
I'm going to hit yes by hitting OK. And that should be delete all alarms. But I'm going to hit yes.
All alarms have been deleted.
Down arrow.
List of alarms. List empty.
So we have an empty list. We're going to work from scratch. All right, let's start setting an alarm. So we're going to go ahead and hit menu, and we're going to hit add.
Alarm menu. Add alarm. Alarm details. Enabled.
So by default, it looks like it looks like it enables the alarm. It assumes that because you're creating it, you're going to want to use it. So right now it's enabled. I can disable it if I want to, but right now we're not going to. Down arrow.
11:50 a.m.
All right, so there's the time. Let's go ahead and change the time. Let me see. What time is it real quick?
11:52 a.m.
All right, it's 11:52. So let's go ahead to 11:56.
Ringtone default
Oops.
ringtone, 11:50 a.m. Select hour. 11 a.m.
We're going to leave that on 11 a.m. Down arrow.
12 p.m.
Oops. Nope. I'm sorry.
11 a.m.
We're going to hit OK because we want to leave the hour alone.
Select minutes. 50.
All right, let's change that to 56.
55. 55.
Okay, this one,
55.
you can't do that. We can only do, all right, so let's hurry and do this, and we can get it in by 11:55. Apparently this one moves by 5-minute increments.
50. 45. 40.
So
55.
you can't set it for 11:56 if you wanted to. So let's go ahead and hit OK.
Alarm details. Enabled. 11:55 a.m. Ringtone default ringtone.
I'm going to leave it on the,
Novice.
I'm going to leave it on that one for now, just so I can show you how to set these up.
Repeat.
Do you want the alarm to repeat? We'll look at that when we create another alarm. Down arrow.
Repeat.
So we're done. We can hit menu.
Alarm menu. Save.
We can save it.
Alarm set for 2 minutes from now.
All right. So as you heard, we now have an alarm that's going to go off in about 2 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the screen off.
Home screen. 11:53 a.m.
Now when
Alarm
we
set for 2 minutes from now.
set the next alarm, we're actually going to set a repeating alarm, and we're also going to change the ringtone. We'll say that it's, for feeding your dog or something. I don't know. Whatever the case might be. But that's what we'll do. So just to recap, when you're setting your alarm, remember you can only set it in 5-minute increments. You can't set it for, say, 107. You would either have to pick 105 or 110. So right now we're just waiting for the alarm to go off.
Alarm alert. 11:55 a.m.
So that's what the alarm sounds like. That's what the default alarm. Now let's down arrow.
Off. 11:55 a.m. Off.
So you can do off
Snooze.
or you can snooze it.
Snooze.
I'm going to just stop it.
Off.
So up arrow to off and
Alarm
press.
menu. Save.
And what I did was I pressed OK to, to hit off.
Alarm details. List of alarms. 11:55 a.m. disabled.
So now that particular alarm is disabled. If you ever wanted to go back in and re-enable it, what you would do is you would highlight that alarm.
Alarm details. Disabled.
Now press the OK button where it says disabled.
Enabled.
And there you go.
11:55 a.m. Enabled.
So if you ever want to reset that alarm, now you can hit your back button.
List of alarms. 11:55 a.m. enabled.
So it'll go off tomorrow at 11:55 a.m. I don't want it to, so I'm going to go in and disable it. I just wanted to show you how you can re-enable alarm that you've made before.
Alarm details. Enabled. Disabled.
And then instead of hitting menu and then hit save, I can just hit the back button.
List of alarms. 11:55 a.m. disabled.
Now you can do that when you're creating a new alarm as well. You don't have to hit menu and hit save. You could just hit the back button and it will still save it. So let's go hit it. Let's create a new alarm. And this time we're going to do one that's repetitive. Let's say it's you feeding your dog at dinner time. So let's hit menu.
Alarm menu. Add alarm.
Let's add an alarm.
Alarm details. Enabled.
Now remember, it's enabled it because it assumes you're going to want to use it. So down arrow.
11:55 a.m.
Press OK.
Select hour. 11 a.m.
So now we're selecting the hour.
12 p.m. 3 p.m. 6 p.m. 5 p.m.
And let's say we feed the dog at 5:30.
Select minutes. 55, 50, 30.
I was just hitting the up arrow because remember, 5-minute increments, so I just hit it a few times to get it up to 30. I'm going to hit OK.
Alarm details. Enabled.
All right, down,
5:30 p.m.
down.
Ringtone default ringtone.
Now we don't
Argo novice.
want to use the default because you maybe you want the alarm to sound different. You don't want it to be the default alarm because you may not know what the alarm is for. So let's press OK on the ringtone.
5:30. Ringtone default ringtone. Select ringtone. Argo Novice. Atria. Awaken. Cheerful morning. Classic alarm. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Dream. Dreamy nights. Drizzle. Gnome. Leapfrog. Marimba. Playful piano. Riddle. Sprinkle.
All right, we'll use that one for feeding the dog.
Alarm details. Enabled.
What I did was I pressed OK, and it took us back into the alarm, and it took us back to the top.
5:30. Ringtone sprinkle.
Down arrow.
Repeat.
All right, here's where we set the repeating interval. So let's press OK.
Repeat. Monday not checked.
And here we can set what days we want it to repeat. Well, I would hope we feed our dog every day. So we're going to check all 7 days. But if this is an alarm you only use Monday through Friday, you would not check Saturday and Sunday, obviously. Or you could check every other day. So you could really make this alarm sort of powerful as to what days you want it to do what you want it to do. I want all 7 days because Fido needs fed every day.
Checked.
So I'm just going to keep hitting the OK button on each day to check each day. So there's Monday. I'm going to down arrow.
Tuesday not checked. Checked. Wednesday not checked. Checked. Thursday not checked. Checked. Friday not checked. Checked. Saturday not checked. Checked. Sunday not checked. Checked. Sunday checked.
There we go. So all days are now checked. Let's go ahead and hit back.
Alarm details. Enabled.
And let's hold the down arrow for just a second so we can get to the bottom where it shows the repeat.
Repeat every day.
As we checked every day, instead of it saying Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, because it knows we checked all 7 days, it just says repeat every day. That alarm is set. Let's hit back.
Alarm set for 5 hours and 30 minutes from now.
And there we go.
List of alarms. 5:30 p.m. enabled every day.
So there's that alarm, and it's going to go off at 5:30 every day. And that's really all there is to alarms. I mean, there's a lot you can do with it. You can set different ringtones for every alarm. You can use the default if you want, but you don't have to. If there's certain alarms you want to stick out, for example, maybe feeding Fido, then set a different ringtone that sticks out, that you'll easily remember, so that you can remember, oh, that alarm is for feeding Fido. Now, if alarms are not something you need something a little bit better, a little more configurable, and it tells you what it is. In other words, it doesn't just say that it's an alarm, it tells you what it is. Make sure that you listen to the next audio tutorial for events. In other words, the calendar. If you have any questions, feel free to call us at 1-800-729-0083 or visit us at our website, www.razmobility.com.